G'day YouTubers and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to get stuck into on tips for round 4 of the season. Round 3, not too shabby. Got 5 out of 8. Tip the Lions. Saints, I backed them in, and the Swans. But outside of that though, lots of green ticks. More green ticks than crosses. And that is what we like. So I think I'm back to 14th out of 30th, so just a little bit over halfway, making a small comeback. But it's a big week in footy, and it's a big week in South Australia. Lots of activity out in Adelaide with Gather Round. So let's get excited. Let's get stuck into it. First cap off the rank is Adelaide hosting Melbourne at Adelaide Oval. What a game this is, because Adelaide have lost 3 on the trot. D's are looking really good. This game, yeah, it's a really tough one, that's for sure. D's are obviously relatively red-hot favourites. I'm going to go the Crows by 4 points. Not a lot of logic in this one, but there might be a little bit. Let's see. D's great win over the Power last week. I think they're coming off a 5-day break. Adelaide 6-day break. To do it in back-to-back weeks would be pretty monumental, and I thought last week was pretty monumental. They kicked really straight. Port had a lot of field position, played the game really well, and had they kicked a little tiny bit straighter and Brady Galea didn't do another absolute howler mistake, it might be a little bit different. It's hard to win interstate. Crows aren't going well, but their season on the line. Melbourne, not the end of the world if they lose, but it kind of is the end of the world if Adelaide lose, and it doesn't take much for teams to be a little bit off and another team to be super hungry and motivated for different reasons. I think Melbourne are the better team, but I think Adelaide will win. So good luck with that. Go Crows, you better not let me down. Backing you in. Friday night football, we've got a double header here. So we've got Brisbane in Norwood hosting North Melbourne. Lions are 0-3, in big trouble. They just simply have to win, and they should be able to get the job done over the Roos. If they can't, then their season's completely gone, if it's not already gone. But yeah, they should be far too strong. They need a response. The Pies are on 3 and had to respond, and they did. So yeah, what a game this is going to be. Then we take our attention to Adelaide Oval for an 8-10 clash with Port Adelaide, hosting Essendon. This will be a good one. I'll be there. I think Port Adelaide will be able to respond from their loss last week to Melbourne. They put up a really good fight. They didn't really do themselves too many favours on the scoreboard, just kicking a little bit inaccurately with the chances they did have. Obviously some silly mistakes defensively. But yeah, look, the Bombers, they definitely could cause an upset. I think it was pretty close last time. I feel like it was 5 points last time they played. And what have we got here? Yeah, 4 points, even closer. Yeah, it was a kick after the siren from old mate Houston. And then before that, this was at Adelaide Oval. It was a 5-point ball game in early 2023. So they have a bit of a knack of having some close games here. Essendon definitely better than the side that they were here, and really tempted to tip them. I think Port will be able to find an extra gear, and it's a must-win game for them. Moving on to Adelaide Hills, we've got West Coast up against the Swans. It was a bit of a bloodbath and a half, and that's putting it lightly. Last time, the Swans, I think it was 180-something points thereabouts when they played. It was 181 points, if my maths is correct. 171 points, I think. Yeah, it wasn't good. Sydney will be far too strong here. Eagles look absolutely hapless, unfortunately. Moving on to Adelaide Oval, we've got Fremantle hosting Carlton. Hosting is, Fremantle are the home team. They're the home team. Had some good clashes in recent times. I think Carlton won last time, comfortably, and it was over there. I like what the Blues are doing. Mackay and Kerner look menacing. Midfield's looking good. They're bolstered with Wiedering back in the team and will be better for the run. So, yeah, I think Carlton to get the job done, but don't rest on Freo, who have played some really good footy and have become, really tough to play against. A little bit like their 2022 form, where they were, really strong defensively and, catching teams out as well. Then after that, we've got the Doggies up against the Cats. I'll also well, I'll be there for these 2 games actually, more than likely, all going to plan. So, yeah, look, I think the Cats' form over a long period of time has been pretty strong against the Dogs. The Dogs did win round 24 last year, but the Cats were playing their 2 side and most of their stars were out. I reckon Geelong will be able to get the job done in a very tight contest. Like what the Dogs are doing and where they're going. Some good wins against the Suns and the Eagles. Clearly it ramps up a little bit against the Cats, mainly because of our record. We're in good form too. We've got 3 wins, not against the top 4 sides or anything, but the Cats are playing good footy, a little bit more consistent, a little bit more reliable, good track record in the past against these Doggies. I think, we'll just get the job done, but it's going to be super close, no doubt about that. Sunday, we have Gold Coast hosting GWS in the Adelaide Hills. Can't fault the Giants at the moment. Both these teams off the bye. It will be nice and fresh. Yeah, Giants are the superior team for mine, and just strong all over the ground. Gold Coast are relatively solid in the contest, but either ends are a little bit subject for review as we go. More confident in what the Giants can do and the Orange Tsunami, their pressure, their defensive capabilities, and they've got the ability to put on a big score. At Norwood Oval, we've got the Tigers hosting the Saints. And, great win by the Tigers last week over the Swans. Nice upset there. Saints went down. Max King will probably be back. Lynch will be out. Bolter's out. So, the Tigers just have so many out. I reckon, irrespective of that, Saints should get the job done anyway. It's going to be a tough contest to watch. Collingwood have the Hawks. I feel like they've won some recent games, the Hawks, over the Pies. I'd have to, I only see why have they just stuffed up the last 5 matches. All my browser's terrible, either or. I see Collingwood getting another win on the board, being too strong for the Hawks. But, the Hawks will give them a red-hot crack. They'll definitely throw a few punches. Can the Pies withstand them? And can the Hawks do it for 4 quarters? Can the Pies keep up their good form? A few questions there. And we'll wait and see how it all pans out. Okay, submitted those. So let's have a look. I've gone Adelaide by 4 points over the D's. Brisbane to defeat North. Port to get the job done over Essendon. Sydney to beat West Coast. Carlton over Freo. Geelong over the Dogs. GWS to get the Chocolates over Gold Coast. St Kilda to get the 4 points over the Tigers, and the Pies to round out the round. Getting over the line for the Hawks are my picks for the weekend. That's all from me, guys. Hope you enjoyed my picks for the week. Don't forget to comment your tips and join the tipping competition if you want to face me one-on-one or 31-1. However you want to look at it, you're welcome to join the tipping competition. We'll have some links in the description and everywhere else below. Have a look out for it and find it. And, it should be good fun. Enjoy the round of footy, crew. Thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you on the next video.